What's up, GSX fans? At the end of part 2, we saw the players almost burn down the newspaper office in their attempt to find out the answer to the mystery. What hijinks will they do now? Let's find out. We'll start with the character intros.
Hey, returning as Huck Mansman. He is a kung fu good old boy with a sweet ride named Jackie and a sweet monkey named Camille.
Well, I'm an ex-con. My latest hit single went triple platinum last year. It's called Trucker Pheromones. And I've got a guitar that shoots flames the louder I play.
I'm returning as Dirk Thoroughfare. Now, Dirk is an all-star stuntman, former high school football standout, former professional wrestler, current stuntman. He's got a lot of friends in the industry and a affinity for pyrotechnics.
Oh, golly. So, what are you guys going to do now? You've certainly gotten a lot of information and some leads from the journalist. And the Prentice guys did leave their van here. So that's...
Ooh.
There's
Let me
that.
try breaking into the van.
Yep. Do any of you guys have a crowbar that they didn't throw at security teams? I mean, Lizzie, you have jailhouse jury rig, right?
I believe so.
From the ex-con background?
No, I have tattoos.
All right.
Crap.
So you guys can noisily do this. They'll cause some attention, but the three of you...
I can try to burn through it with my guitar.
Yeah, but you don't know what they have in there that might react to flame.
Fair.
Should we try to find a coat hanger?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I have coat hangers in my van because I have all my costumes in there.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it takes you guys a while to bend the coat hanger, and this is all in public, so you don't know if you're getting watched or something. But
I'm just going to kind of loudly be like, dang it, Lizzie, why'd you leave the keys inside of the van? This keeps on happening so much.
Well, sorry, I told you not to close the door before I got the keys out.
I guess there's a lesson for both of us.
all right, with this street theater completed, you find
Nailed
a
it.
plush purple carpet inside, and
Did you say flesh purple?
plush.
Ooh.
Oh, flesh purple. Okay.
Oh, God.
Golly. What, did you skin Barney? Anyway. So, a plush purple interior with the brown leather seats and just what looks
and
like
brown.
detailed sketches of you guys. They haven't been able to run most stuff, but they have a photo of one of your flyers, Huck. That
Is my
they were able
wallet
to
in there?
collect stuff on all of you guys, except Dirk, probably just by stopping by a telephone pole and grabbing them.
Yeah.
Yes, Huck.
So
Yeah,
Dirk,
Huck.
if you were still wrestling, they'd probably have a picture of you here, but they just...
They just have a very crudely drawn portrait that does not do me any justice.
It doesn't do you very much justice.
But my wallet isn't here.
No.
Okay.
Dang it. It was worth a shot.
While we're in here, I want to take out a fistful of notes and just kind of look through, ignoring the crossword puzzle.
There you go.
So...
We'll save that for later.
It reiterates... Why would he do it in pen? It reiterates what they were saying, that the Prentice group is raising people's consciousness by putting subnautic suggestions into people and testing out equipment at rallies. And perhaps the rogue element, it just says, it has you guys circled and it says rogue elements, ? And a flyer for the rally that was happening today. So they might think that you were responsible for the shooting, and that's why they're going after you. Or any of the other things you've done.
That's
all
fair.
fair.
Stealing a beer truck.
We have not been
Throwing a
entirely.
picnic with the beer truck visible and trying to get the mayor of the city to attend a 4th of July event in the woods. That was a great episode. I'm going to rewatch that one. But, yeah.
Well, wouldn't be the first time I've been labeled an RE, but
Yeah. Note to self: keep in mind rogue elements for band names.
Yep.
ooh.
Yeah.
All right, so.
Yeah.
Do
Dirk
we have any
reckon.
picture of the kids here at all? The kid, the son of the.
Nope.
Okay.
Any info about Michael Shaw, maybe?
Just
Aside from the rally.
they have a schedule of events for him, which includes the rally tonight. But the team that they send out on operations does not fill their van with evidence of their
Sure.
evil schemes. So only so much.
Is there maybe any... Do we already know where they're headquartered?
They have
Or-
a corporate, they have a public building downtown.
Okay.
So
You guys
if you
wanna do a
get
little-
someone to hotwire this van, it might get you in the employee entrance.
Hot wire the van.
Yeah. Lizzie, do you have anything that looks like... You said they were just wearing suits, right?
Yep.
How many suits you got, Lizzie?
And then the next scene is we all walk by with really like sparkly leopard print suits.
Exactly. Yes.
One of us has got leopards, and one is a zebra stripe, and the other one is kind of like polka dots. Just
But hopefully it's preceded by a montage of all of us trying out costumes and like walking out and going like, huh? And then the other two going,
No, we get Dirk stepping out of the van with the outfit, and then a guy being like, "What's that?" And then you all jump back into the van and drive off. Yeah, not the time or the place to be doing a "How do I look?" And those are really more of an 80s, 90s things, to be fair.
it's true.
Yeah.
The rise of the shopping mall. So you guys are going to be able to get into the back of the Prentice thing. The thought of disguising someone without knocking other people out is going to be difficult. But Dirk, you do know a cast of thousands. If you need a bunch of other business people to walk around and kind of camouflage you, you can try it.
Absolutely.
What do you roll for
I do. Let me see. And
Right.
should I read a cast of thousands for anyone not?
We'd love to hear it.
All right, a cast of thousands. You know a lot of actors, and most of them are unemployed. When you contact a group of local actors to help you with a product or a project, even roll plus smooth. On a 10 plus, pick 3. On a 7 to 9, pick 2. Should I read this part?
No, we'll see what you pick from the list.
All right.
So roll
All
it,
right.
and then we'll see.
Here we go. Here we
If they
go.
want more, they can buy the game. And the
There-
wide
there
world
you go.
77 expansion.
All right, plus smooth is a plus 1. So that is a 9.
All right, so tell us which ones you pick on a 7 to 9.
I'm gonna say they show up on time and in costume.
And which one
but
did you pick?
The third one is they don't charge you for their time, so I am having to pay out of pocket for this.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be tapped for the rest of the adventure.
Yeah.
But they do have some extra suit, So you're at least able to get the suit jackets over the Lizzie Wicked leotards. And a variety of gender identities and cuts, none of which are subtle. But, as a former pro wrestler, you find that, this one's actually pretty good. Could use bigger shoulder pads. Otherwise,
Yeah, I've worn less flattering things than this.
All right, so you guys come in the van. They just come in, and since, employee scanners and IDs and all those things and retinals were not de facto in the 70s, the security team is just overwhelmed checking everybody in. So you guys can now get into the building. I will now describe the building. So the lobby is very soothing to enter. Calming lights and gentle music plays in the background with this slight scent of incense. There's beanbag couches, lava lamps, curved walls with recessed oval lighting, and a fish tank with no fish in it. So
Something happened there.
there's a sign for offices and one for spiritual dojo.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Offices, right?
Yeah.
But what are you guys up to? You guys bought yourself some time on this one. Eventually, the security teams are going to start cracking heads, but that'll take a while.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
So do you guys want to check out the spiritual dojo or the really, really interesting offices?
I'm curious. I don't know what a spiritual dojo is, so
I have a general
Check that out,
sense of it.
maybe.
I haven't heard of that specific dojo before, but
all right.
could be something there.
So,
Should we split up maybe? Two people explore the spiritual dojo and one the office, or vice versa.
there's really not that much in the dojo. More than that. Got a paragraph in the book. All right, so you guys head into the spiritual dojo, where there you see that there's another room that just says intake, and it's just people getting. There's a bunch of you're in the back area where there's a bunch of personality questions and assessments to get people into their color mood, to tell them how they fit onto the spiritogram.
So
But,
it's not really a dojo then.
It's a spiritual dojo, and this has like a water element that's just flowing around, and like those mats that people are meditating on.
Oh,
Yep,
so there's no punching happening.
there's no punching happening.
Damn.
This isn't a real dojo.
Battle of
Oh.
the Souls.
False advertising.
Yep.
Yeah.
You do feel at ease, Lizzie. You have +3 soul or something, right? Something wild like that.
I have +2.
All right, so you feel a deep attunement with the universe in here. Something is going on here that is, I mean, cosmically powerful. It's not completely bullshit.
Okay, can I do that thing?
Open your mind.
Yeah, open my mind.
All right, you're gonna roll with something extra, but if you get above a 12, things might get a bit weird. So
Okay.
roll 2d6. Roll 3d6 plus 2,
3d6.
and keep the best 2 dice.
How does Lizzie Wicked open her mind? Like, what does she partake in?
Oh,
I'm very curious.
I grab a flask out of my jacket and then just drink the entire thing.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, I got 8.
All right. So, what was your question? When you are opening your mind, you can ask anything.
Okay, so what's the supernaturalness that's going on here?
All right. So, the Prentice group is using mind control. This is opening people's up minds to control others, whereas the induction room is to figure out the best way to manipulate human minds.
Okay, so can I open up my mind to
supporting
control
a
someone?
candidate for governor of the state feels like a very big test case on how to manipulate people at scale.
I see.
About then, someone comes into the dojo wearing an outfit even more ridiculous than yours, because it's got some sheer patches where it really shouldn't.
Oh.
And he asks you to see your employee ID.
I high five him. And then I walk out.
All right. He begins to follow you. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna go like, hey pal, yeah, left my employee ID upstairs. Actually, I'll just grab that for you real fast, and then I'll be right back.
All right, roll plus soul. This is complete bunkum. And it's really about getting this done fast and doing it,
4.
All right. Someone has locked your van when you guys try to go back to it. And you see one of the guys that you guys tried to burn alive. He's just sitting with a team full of, well, I mean, they're more like carpenter booted thugs than jack booted thugs. But they are definitely thugs, and they are definitely pissed.
And they're definitely booted.
Yep. What do you do?
It's fighting time, I think.
Yeah. I think we're fighting about stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Ain't no reason to be coy anymore.
Grabbing the crowbar you see from the loading dock. Just going in on it. All right. So what's everyone doing? We'll start with Dirk.
Let's see.
You still have your buddies, but they probably are not combat ready, but they could cause a distraction here.
They could. Yeah.
So if you want to solve this with a stunt instead of combat, that might be a better move for where you're at.
I think I'm going to go with the stunt this time.
What's the plan? You have time to whisper to the other two before these guys come in with truncheons.
Yeah, so let me see.
Oh, Lizzie, you're getting another heat, by the way.
How can I coordinate a stunt?
Specifically from that one guy in the high five, so you're at 2 heat.
No, because I didn't get a heat earlier, remember? So now I only have 1.
All right, fair enough.
Okay, so they're in front of what is now our van.
Yep.
Right? And so they're looking at us menacingly.
Yep.
Let me see. I think I'm gonna try. Here's how Dirk do.
Yep.
I'm gonna charge these no good nicks, banking on them throwing a punch at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll under the punch.
Yep.
I'm gonna leap up to my feet, spring off the side of the van with a springboard maneuver that I learned from my pro wrestling days.
Yep.
And I think I'm gonna try to twist off with maybe a kick that hits one, but maybe could graze 2 of them.
I think this is kick some ass, but I'll give you something extra for a great description.
Can I include pyrotechnics to make it more of a stunt?
You can bring out your big backpack. Oh, by the way, when someone saw you come in with the backpack, they said, it looks like you're taking the long way to school.
What?
Anyway, we're back in the moment.
The hell?
Thanks to Trent for that joke that didn't make it into my TV show.
So can I
have a bunch of bags of magnesium sulfate and explosives and all this kind of stuff in your back pocket?
All right. So here's my revised stunt, if I may.
Yeah.
I'm gonna charge at them. I'm gonna roll under their punch. As I do it, I'm gonna maybe chuck some magnesium sulfate on the ground so it creates sort of a flashbang.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna springboard off of the van and maybe shoot some Roman candles at them from the air.
All right, just a big old distraction.
It's a lot.
All right, roll plus soul. Let's see how you do.
That's a 10.
All right, so these guys did not expect that, certainly. They
I'd
knew
be
you
shocked
guys
if anyone
but
did.
as you charge towards them and they swing at you, they don't expect this just smoke and flames everywhere. You guys can probably hustle down the block and get out of here.
Yeah.
Lizzie, your fans have finally found you. So you get some recognition on the street corner if you want to get your groupies again. Because I know you have that move.
What does that do again?
You just have a small gang of disorganized people who can do you favors and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
A cast of dozens.
Yep. I like 8 guys. All right, Huck, you are able to retrieve your motorcycle.
I thought you were going to say wallet.
No.
You'd
Probably
have
never
to go
getting
back
that
to the
back.
park for that. That guy definitely took it.
Yeah.
But now that you know what's going on, and the only people who publish it are quacks, how are you going to release this big story and possibly stop the Antichrist?
We need
You
to find a
figured that out,
radio
right?
station.
What?
We need to find a radio station.
All right. There's KJEV, the sound, at Town Hall, operating out of the offices. They've been renting out of a lot of Town Hall. But does this
Kizzia, do you think
conspiracy go all the way to the top?
Sorry, what was that?
So the question is, does the conspiracy go all the way to the top?
I'm thinking it goes all the way to the top, and the top is Timmy Shaw.
All right.
Dirk's
That's
on board
my-
with that theory.
Yeah. Lizzie, do you think you can play that show a little early at the town hall?
Yeah.
Just a thought. If we do that, maybe we put together a preview show or something like that on the radio. We get people listening, and then we drop the information bomb.
All right, we have our special guest.
Can I tell my? But sorry.
We have
Can
our
I tell my
special guest in
groupies?
studio, Cadillac Grande. You hear this as you're
Oh.
driving in your car?
Oh,
No, not them again.
They want to talk about a special concert, and now they're going to be playing again tonight at the Orpheum, which I understand is a term from Greek lore. It's exactly right.
They booked the Orpheum, and we weren't allowed to.
I think it's a wonderful venue. I'm glad to be back in America. You know, ever since I joined this band, I replaced someone who had a little problem with drugs and alcohol. We've had a lot more of a positive attitude, and I really like it. I used to be in the Beatles.
Did not expect this voice out of someone from Cadillac Grande.
oh, it's Stu Sutcliffe. I see.
Yeah, Stu Sutcliffe, the former member of the Beatles. He was the eighth
I'm
Beatle.
drinking from a flask, and then I threw it and say, I do not have a drinking problem.
How many of those flasks do you have? Jeez.
The flask clangs off the ground because it's metal instead of breaking in a satisfying glass manner. All right, you're going to get booked for assault, arson, trespassing, and now littering. So it's going to be a rough night back in
Can
jail.
only get so wet, I guess.
All right, so you guys are able to find ample public parking.
That's good.
The security guard there seems very focused on his job. He's looking at you guys like, hey, what's your business?
You know, is Lizzie with us?
Yes.
Okay. Lizzie Wicked is here with the Hobo Go-Go's. We're just kind of scoping out Town Hall for her upcoming show. You know, nothing untoward.
Lizzie, did anyone from your label or band permit this concert?
I mean, assuming they did.
All right,
I
so
don't
he
handle that
nods,
stuff.
he nods and says, okay, yeah. All right, that's going to be the concert venue. It's on the far side from the radio station.
Dang
Used
it.
to be the public comment room before they shut that down because of the imbeciles. Voters, sorry. Voters. I'll just show you back there, actually. And he puts out a please wait here little placard on his security area, and he walks you guys back to the Hall of Commons where they have, the fresco of the Four Freedoms, which has been hastily, one part of it is tarped over, which is the freedom of speech fresco.
Man.
I know you guys are probably not huge Thomas Kincaid heads, but it does seem weird that it says the Four Freedoms mural and one of them is covered up. But ditching this security guard might take some doing because he seems very helpful and very on his game. Lizzie, you see some of the Go-Go's setting up the, doing a sound test?
Oh,
And
hey
he's
guys,
like,
how are you doing?
Look who finally showed up.
Hey, you know me. I show up when I show up.
Yeah, that is
You
part
gotta
of
go with the
contract.
flow, man. Watches just depress me.
Yep.
That is a deep, deep character trait.
All right, we're gonna need you to work through the first few songs at least. We need to make sure that flaming guitar fits the fire code. All right. So
Wait, they have a fire code here? Ah.
it's City Hall.
I mean, we rented this out because the, what was the other one called?
Orpheum.
Yeah, because the Orpheum said we had too much fire. That's why they booked Cadillac
We told
Grande.
them that the flaming guitar was a metaphor. Not in front of the security guard.
Yes, by the way, is there any way we can ditch that guy? It's kind of ruining
You
the
have to come
vibe,
up with
you know
a
what I
plan
mean?
to do it. You can't. Oh, you're asking the band member?
The band, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you just stick around here for a few hours and do your job, and he'll probably go back to work, just like you need to.
All right, fine. I get up on the stage and start playing.
The security guard tips his hat and walks back. Dirk and Huck, it's up to you right now. Lizzie got stuck with her commitment. I mean, you're the one who said your band is really successful now, so that's why they're holding you to any standards. If you were unsuccessful, they would not care.
So we have to make our way from this area to the radio station?
Yeah, it's just like a few floors away.
A few, what's that?
Floors.
A few floors? Okay.
It's a designation of different rooms stacked vertically in a building.
I couldn't tell if you said floors or doors.
Yeah.
Dorsheim shoes. I said the words sound fine to me.
Because that difference would impact our plan immensely.
Yeah, so this is an elevator.
Oh, there's an elevator.
Yeah, you can just. It's a building. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people in here. It's a weekend city hall. So, and that's why I think everyone drives on the wrong side of the road.
Do we know what floor the radio station's on?
Yeah, there's signs.
Okay.
Like an elevator directory, so you're able to find it. That's not the complicating factor.
Right. I mean, Occam's razor seems like...
Getting on live radio and convincing people that the Antichrist is at the Orpheum tonight.
Yeah, I guess getting to the station is not the hard part. All right. Well, I guess
how should we play this as far as what we're going to tell the people? I mean, we don't really have any proof. Unless we can somehow trick Timmy into doing something. I don't know.
All right, step 1, find the radio station. Step 2, slander a child.
No, control a child's mind to implicate his father in a global conspiracy.
No one said global.
Statewide?
I thought
Yes.
I specifically remember the words world domination.
Yeah.
They're not there yet.
Just because you have if I were to say, James, let's take over the world, that doesn't mean it's a worldwide conspiracy. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
It's just,
yeah.
It's just their ambition.
Ambition and the capacity.
Right.
So you guys are not saving the world in this system. I'm sorry. Just
Damn it.
I don't know if I mean you guys or players in general, but
Yes.
the stake is only life as you know it, not the fate of the world.
All right.
It's just the Antichrist, guys. Anyway, one of the staffers is like, yeah, he looks at you two who are still wearing ridiculous outfits.
Sure.
And they're like, yeah, radio station's down there to the left. Papers.
Let's head to the radio station.
All right, let's do this. Yep.
I can't believe they tried to invite the mayor on the 4th of July did you hear about this? They tried to invite the mayor to Marmot County for a 4th of July event. Do they not know how politics works? No? Okay. All right, so you guys, there's a big glass window, and Fred Dollar Store, is just talking about the best chords and how they're available at most major department stores. And the host is trying to get him back on topic, and he meant chords meaning music and not pants. But it is just... from the look of it, the host does not know how to fill the next half hour of this special appearance, and it's getting rough. What do you guys do?
I'm just gonna kind of yell out like, "Hey, Freddie!
Yeah,
the band needs you. There's some kind of an emergency. Something about a lot of strings."
Is being interviewed.
Oh, it's the whole band.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I mean,
Guess you found them.
There's a bad idea. There's a way. There's someone in this building that he would definitely leave to go fight with.
Sure.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Hey, Freddie.
Yeah.
Also, Lizzie is...
I can't hear you. Takes off the headphones. I can't hear you. There's a glass wall. It seems we have some visitors in the studio today. Looks like Evil Knievel Jr., Evil Knievel 3. I don't know what this guy. I've heard of it. Looking familiar.
Yeah, I throw open the door of the studio and I'm like,
all right, we got a
management.
special guest. Wonderful. This is why I love having a publicly accessible station. Okay. What is it? Man on the Street. Vox Populi. What do you got for us? Ugh.
Lizzie Wicked is in the building.
Yep, she's doing a concert here at City Hall.
And she's slandering you on stage right now.
She's slandering me, says Freddie. What? What's she saying?
She's saying that you... she's saying that you made up all kinds of things about her to get her kicked out of the band. And that you're in the pocket of the Prentice group. And...
Yeah, third thing?
Yeah, and third thing, what was the third thing again, Dirk? I can't remember now.
Oh, she said you're ugly.
No, dude,
was
that tears it. Why don't you roll plus smooth, Huck?
Oh, boy. Seven.
All right, so...
Yeah, right? Yeah.
I don't think that's nice to say. Anyway, Freddie just grabs you by the collar and the rest of the band marches you down the hall, past you, Dirk, and they're just hopping mad, and they're asking you a lot of follow-up questions, and you realize once these two facts hit each other, there's no way to really extricate yourself from the big brawl you started. So there's that. Anyway, Dirk, the host, is like, what the...
Yeah, we
got a special guest in the studio, Cadillac Grande, going down to start a fist fight. We'll get more on that as it develops. And local man is here, because I'm not allowed to spin records for the next 15 minutes. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, commercial radio, folks. This is the joy of selling out.
Thank you so much for having me, long-time listener, first-time caller.
You're not calling because you're in the studio.
Well, I mean, like in the colloquial sense, how everyone says they're calling. My name is Barney.
Barney, nice to meet you, Barnes.
Yes. Happy to be here. And I'm a huge Cadillac Grande fan, and I just saw him, kind of scuffling down the hallway, and I couldn't help but notice you've got a little bit of time to fill, so I just wanted to.
Was the band better or worse when Lizzie Wicked was in it? They got an album with her. They've cut two without her. What's your thoughts?
I mean, it's hard to argue with the success of the Hobo Go-Go's. I mean, not everyone goes triple platinum. But I just had a very special request, a very special shout out that I wanted to deliver on the air, if I could, to my betrothed.
Well, congratulations, I guess. What do you need to say?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I just wanted to say that Matthew Shaw is part of the Prentice group. There's a it's an ambitious. It's not global, but they're hell bent on world domination. So yes on schools. Don't vote for Shaw. Timmy Shaw is the Antichrist. Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
All right, thank you, Baba Booey. Arch's penis. All right, roll plus soul. Let's see how this goes.
Come on, baby. 5.
All right. Well, my career is over. That's wonderful. The sponsored rock block brought to you by Cali Grande in the Shaw campaign. It's now built by an imbecile and a nutcase. And I'm going to call into the studio. All right. Hello, you're online. Is this Barney?
Yes, this is Barney Caller.
Barney, we found you at our headquarters, and we're coming for you. Click. All right,
it's been fun. Thank you for having me. I am going to get out of Dodge.
All right, and here's 8 minutes of whale songs because it's all I'm allowed to play. My career is over. Okay. So, Huck. Lizzie, you were doing a great job. The band's getting back together. You're finding your sound. You're finding your groove. And then Cadillac Grande bursts in. And they look pissed. Huck is being shoved around them, and you get a sense that this is his fault. You can just read it on his expression that there's a little bit of guilt and apology. But there's no way around this, and there's no security to break it up. This is the true battle of the bands. What do you do?
I play louder, and I start singing lyrics about how much I hate Freddie Dollar Store.
Are you playing your flaming guitar?
All right.
And then there's real quick, there's a guy on the side that sees the flaming guitar and goes like, George, it's your cousin, Marion Miller. You know that flaming guitar you were looking for? Listen to this.
No, I own Lord and Miller, the department store. You've got the wrong cousin.
Just really wanted to work that in. For all those crossover Back to the Future,
cousin,
Mad Max,
Marvin Anachronism. Anyway, Lizzie, you're gonna have to. You might not be able to stop the Antichrist from becoming governor, but you can kick some ass here. So why don't you roll plus soul?
All right. Oh crap! 6.
Huck, is there any way you could help here?
Let's see. Lizzie, you were trying to you were trying to attack the band, right? Just to.
He's just trying to show off and
I mean, I was just insulting them. I wasn't attacking them.
Attacking their spirit.
For some reason, I wasn't sure if you were trying to aim the flames toward them or something like that.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. I am going to try to. I'm going to try to get away from the band.
Yep.
And have my
You have a monkey.
I do have. Yeah, I was trying to think of how I can incorporate the monkey into this.
You just got to turn up the music somehow, right? Or amplify the theatrics.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try to get the monkey to...
Can we get a full screen of me listening, Danny, so then we can cut to James and it look like you came up with it really fast?
That's a good idea. Thank you.
Wait, let me just give it... You do have a monkey. I mean...
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to incorporate the monkey into this somehow. I want Camille to... Yep. I think Freddie Dollar Store has a specific dance that he's known for doing.
Yeah.
And Camille starts doing that dance, but
Yep.
kind of showing how it's a really stupid dance.
All right. You're going to need to roll with your bonds to Lizzie, which is 2d6 plus 1.
Okay.
To help a brother out, help a sister out.
And it's just plus bonds, right?
Plus 1, so plus 1.
Yeah, so that's a 8.
All right, so Lizzie, you get 1 extra die you get to roll. You get to roll with something extra on this. So roll one more die, keep the top 2. And you need a 5 or better on the dice to come out of this with any dignity.
Okay, I got 8 that time.
All right, so on an 8, this is... All right, if you're truly going to succeed here, you're going to have to get over it. You know, all that anger that's been holding you back for 5 years, all that stuff. If you really need to show them up, you have to show us how you get over this and show the world that the Go-Go Hobos mean more to you than Cadillac Grande does anymore. So how do you do that?
Okay, well, I guess...
Let's give her the full screen. This is a great moment.
I look at Freddy Dollar Store and I stop playing, and then I put my head down and I think,
There's a monkey dancing.
and then I pat the monkey on the head, and then I sing my newest song, which is called Devil Child.
Mhm.
I wrote a new song while we were in the van back there.
All right. So you start going into Change of Devil Child. People are awed. They're really interested. The lyrics are kind of all over the place because you just wrote it. But the Go-Go Hobos are hitting it, and this one might change some minds, you know? This is going to turn it into, you know, in November, it might not go all shot. It might become a runoff election where nobody likes the winner. But at least it's not the Antichrist. And that might be the biggest victory you're going to get when you play all the Antichrist men. All right, great job, everybody. Wonderful job. You might have averted apocalypse. I can't, on a 7 to 9, who can really say? But world is not over. There will be another session.